Today I'm going to show you another quick layout featuring the March Scrappin with Steph Club kit. And if you're interested in these club kits, you can go to my website. It's listed at the bottom of the screen. Today I'm using a piece of 12x12 So Saffron cardstock. And I have some of my lovely designer series paper. And I'm just going to take this piece of paper that was left over from the layout I showed you earlier. And I'm just going to cut it in half. So I'm going to cut it at 6. Trimmer. Just gonna set that aside. Alright. So, as I've said before, I really like quick layouts. I like things to go together very quickly. So, I'm just going to take my corner rounder, and this is not included in the kit, but it's something that most people have in their basic crafting toolkit. And I'm just gonna round the corners, the very top of that square, and the very bottom of this one. And this layout will have a lot of layers because I love layers. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to round all 4 corners of my 12x12 piece of cardstock. Alright, I'm just going to take my cardstock and layer it so it's not quite touching the edge. I like a little bit of the base to be shown so you can see that there's a layer there. And I'm just going to do the same with this one up here. Snail adhesive. And it is overlapping a little bit, which just adds to the layering effect. So I've taken a piece of 7x7 Old Olive cardstock, and I'm just going to round the corners of it. Kind of stick with our corner rounding theme that we have going on. I'm only going to round 2 of the corners, so they'll still be unrounded on this side. And this is going to get layered with my photo. So I'm going to go ahead and snail this. Lots of layering and overlapping. It's just my style. It's what I like. So I have a piece of 6x6 designer series paper. It is double-sided. It's nice So Saffron print on one side, and then a blue polka dots on the other. So we're going to go with the polka dots. We're going to go ahead and round a couple of those corners just to stick with the corner rounding theme that we have going on. A little bit of snail. And I want this in the center of my Old Olive piece. And I'm going to go ahead and round the corners of my photo. Just using one photo on this page today. If I had more photos from this particular event, I would have used them, but I didn't have them. So. And I've actually decided that I'm going to run some ribbon over the top of the mats, but it'll be under the photo. So I have this great Old Olive and Saffron striped ribbon. I'm going to use both of them and just add a very simple knot in the end. So I'm just going to knot towards the end of my ribbon. Just adds a little bit of texture without adding a bunch of bulk. I want it to be 12x12 in length, so I'll measure and snip where I need it, and I'll do the same with my Old Olive ribbon. Okay. So I'm just going to add some snail to our ribbon. Pardon all the coughing in the background. We are getting over a really nasty cold in my house, and my little boy has a cough. So a little snail on our Old Olive ribbon. And I'll just trim the edges. And I think I'm going to run one border strip so I can have some words. This one that says happy, happy, happy. Old Olive and Baja Breeze. So I'll just add that there, and I'll just add a little bit more texture. Alright, so we're ready to put our photo down. Just a little bit of snail. Remember, a little goes a long way, so we're just going to line that up. Like that. And this layout is almost finished. Just want to add a little bit more texture. Some of these great die cut adhesives that came with the kit. So it came with these lovely little tags that were cut with the Sizzix Big Shot. Just going to layer a die cut adhesive on it. Create a cute little tag for my page. So I'm just going to add some snail, put my little tag down here in the corner. And I have room up here for my journaling. I'll add it off camera. But I think to finish this page, I'm just going to add a couple of these blooms. They'll sort of match the foliage in my picture. So I've got this lovely Memories of die cut, and that'll be my title. Just add that up there. And then just build a little bit of a bloom with this kit because it comes with some really great blooms. A little ladybug in the center. And you just need a stem. Some leaves. And other than a little bit of journaling, this page is complete, and that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for joining me.